Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday morning express meditation. Um, today's meditation, we're going to conclude the section on karma. We're gonna conclude it with a little extension on purification and emptiness. Um, and then the next section, goes on. So hopefully we can try to pull it all together and hopefully it's something that we can embody. It's not something just to do in this session on the cushion. But this is where we practice, this is where we train, we make mistakes, and um, and then it becomes easier. It's just like, riding the bicycle with our training wheels. This is our these are our training wheels, these little sessions, and then we get to do it on our own, someday. So hopefully we can bring it all together. So we just begin by making sure that we have a comfortable position, relaxing our body, releasing any tension, any pulling that we may have. And if we do have any pain or pulling, knees or legs or lower back and the neck, just adjust our position to release the discomfort. And we start to bring our mind inward, bringing our mind inside. Becoming aware of our breath, the rising and the falling of the abdomen. With each inhale and exhale, the torso expands and contracts. And we can take a minute to just observe this, not thinking about what we were doing before, not thinking about the future, just bringing our mind, our focus into this present moment and using the breath to help us. So we just put our focus on our breath. The inhale, exhale, right at the abdomen with this expansion contraction. And now with our mind more focused, we can set our motivation. What's driving us to meditate? What's inspiring us? Maybe it's in search of some peace of mind, relaxation. We all have our reasons. And within our tradition, we have bodhicitta, this aspiration to free all beings from suffering. That's a pretty big aspiration because we understand suffering, we experience suffering. And by understanding this, we can develop this wish to just not want others to suffer. And I don't have to sit around and wait for something to happen, but I can do something. I can develop my mind. I can understand the nature of karma. I can stop developing negative karma. I can purify all the negative karma that I created in the past, all with the aspiration to end my suffering and the suffering of everyone around me, human, non-human, all beings. But the only way to do this, to be of real benefit, is to become a Buddha, to become enlightened, to have the omniscient mind. So that's our motivation, that's our aspiration. I myself alone will become Buddha and free all beings from the suffering of samsara. So to do this, I need to purify my karma. So we have tools. We have the four opponent powers, right? So to purify my negative karma, I need an object. The object is the receiver of the action that I'm performing. So we can say, mm, I meet a person on the street. So that's the object, the person. And then I hit them. That's the action. The result, the person being injured, hurt. And all of this was done while I had the intention to hit the person. So making a complete negative karmic action. So I take this action. This is, you know, the object that I want to purify, this negative injury to another person. And I develop some regret. Regret having hurt another person that's just like me. No different. Wishing to be happy, wishing to be free of suffering. So to purify this negative karma, I can do purification practices like prostrations or giving, giving, giving time, giving resources, giving money to good causes. And I can also do this in my mind. I can make a commitment to not hit another person in the future. I make the commitment for one day. Today I will not physically harm anyone. And the day passes and I can make another commitment. May I go another day without harming someone. And then another day passes and I make the commitment again and again and again. protecting my mind, protecting my karma. And then I can expand this purification and just hold a feeling that all the negativities in my mind stream have been completely eliminated, completely free of delusion, of negative emotions like anger. And we take all of those collection of negative karma and we dissolve them into emptiness, into this space-like nature of emptiness. So you can imagine that there's a small hill and you're lying on your back on top of the hill, staring into the sky, bright blue sky, vast as an ocean, completely cloud-free. And we're just dissolving all of these negativities into emptiness, into this spacious, completely wide open blue sky. And this spaciousness continues to expand, absorbing everything around it. Spaciousness becomes a luminous, bright, white light. And our minds and our bodies absorb into this space, this illuminous space. Just thinking for a moment that I've purified all my negative karma, dissolved it into this space. Our mind has a feeling, a sensation of lightness, purity, freshness. By dissolving all of our negativities into emptiness, our minds become free of delusion. We see the nature of reality clearly. Everything's empty of inherent existence. It does not exist from its own side. Everything's simply a dependent arising. comes into existence not by its own, but by the previous moment. Everything exists on the dependence of causes. So we can dedicate to all the merit that we developed during this meditation of the three times collected by numberless Buddhas and numberless sentient beings, which are completely empty of existing from their own side. May I, who am completely empty of existing from my own side, achieve the state of full enlightenment, which is completely empty of existing from its own side, and lead all beings who are completely empty of existing from their own side to that state which is completely empty of existing from its own side, by myself alone, who is completely empty of existing from my own side. And dedicate for all of those that are experiencing suffering, all of those that are sick and ill, all of those that have recently passed. Thank you, everyone. Good to see so many familiar faces.
Thank you, Jeff.